A tradition in this country, in fact, one of the prides of this country, is the peaceful transition of power, and that no matter how hard fought a campaign is, that at the end of the campaign, the loser concedes to the winner, and that the country comes together in part for the good of the country. Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit to that principle?
What I'm saying is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
Vice President Bush, President Bush, Senator Barack Obama. I have just called President Obama.
Congratulations to Senator Kennedy for his fine race in this campaign, and to all of you. I am sure his supporters are just as enthusiastic as you are for me, and I thank you for that.
I have lost. Mr. Nixon has won. The democratic process has worked its will. So now let's get on with the urgent task of uniting our country.
We will shed no tears because all of this effort, I am positive, will bear fruit for years to come.
I want to assure you that you have my complete and wholehearted support as you take the oath of office this January.
I've not achieved all I set out to do. Perhaps no one ever does. But we have faced the tough issues. We've stood for and we've fought for and we have achieved some very important goals for our country.
We didn't win, but we made history, and that fight has just begun.
There is nothing you can do in this world more fulfilling and more satisfying than giving of yourself to others, and making a contribution to your community and your state and your nation and your fellow citizens.
I remain absolutely convinced that we are a rising nation. We have been in an extraordinarily difficult period, but do not be deterred, kept away from public service by the smoke and fire of a campaign year or the ugliness of politics.
Well, I leave you all tonight with a full heart and a fervent prayer that we'll meet again and we will meet often.
This has been an extraordinary election, but in one of God's unforeseen paths, this belatedly broken impasse can point us all to a new common ground, for its very closeness can serve to remind us that we are one people with a shared history and a shared destiny.
In an American election, there are no losers, because whether or not our candidates are successful, the next morning we all wake up as Americans.
This is an historic election, and I recognize the special significance it has for African Americans and for the special pride that must be theirs tonight.
I so wish that I had been able to fulfill your hopes to lead the country in a different direction, but the nation chose another leader, and so Ann and I join with you to earnestly pray for him and for this great nation.